have a theory that has to do with generation loss.
Theory?
A theory. We're not MatPat, so we can't say game theory because it's not a game. But it is a theory about generation loss. I think we have put together a series of collection of evidence that Markiplier is obviously working with Ranboo.
Honestly, I think it's very obvious.
And I think we're onto something here.
I think so. I agree.
I think we should go back to how it all started, right?
Agreed.
Generation loss. If you don't know what it is a project created by RanbooLive.
Ranboo.
However you decide to say his name.
It depends on the day what he calls himself.
True. So, he, as you can see in the evidence I have pulled up, this is all from his Discord. Specifically the spooky Discord, which has to do everything with this project. It's a horror project that he took inspiration from the Walton Files, which I know nothing about other than they're really scary and I'm never gonna...
It's just like an ARG spooky, they're basically, I think they're technically training videos, I don't know. It's like found footage kind of type thing.
Yeah.
It's an ARG.
So this is basically him talking about how he wants to do a VHS-themed horror project that has a whole bunch to it. But he was worried about funding and actually funding the project. It ties in later. You'll see.
You'll get it.
So, number one in this slide, we can see that he doesn't want to be playing the main character. This is, and I quote, in a perfect world, this weird project gets produced. Yes, I won't be playing the main character so that we can have an actual actor do something great. But until then, it's all me. So basically, I think it is actually getting produced on a greater level than what he thinks.
Agreed.
Because as you can see, this started in July of 2021. It is now October 2022. Moving on to the next point. We're in year 2. As I previously stated. Gonna be a sick year, right? We've had a 30-second trailer, which is great. It's wonderful.
Whoa!
And if you haven't seen it, go watch it. It's great. It's really cool. But that's so far
all we have.
That's all we have. Huh. Look at this wonderful message. Do you want to...
I'll read it.
Do you want to read it? Yeah, go ahead, read it.
People are involved. Things are moving. It's actually happening. I am so excited to show this to the world. It's gonna be sick. Smiley face. Should hopefully have a little something by the end of the year at the most.
So, people are involved. Is it Markiplier? Maybe. I think
Maybe.
So. A little update. You can read through the whole thing. We're not gonna read it, but I want you to look at this sentence right here. Again, sorry about the huge wait for this thing, but it was originally going to be an audio-only thing, going back to the fact that he didn't want to be the main character. He wanted an actual actor. But now, it's something completely different. Huh. See, but why would that change? Unless it's actually getting produced.
And there's somebody who is willing to play said main character.
He's not wanting to spoil anything because a ton has happened in the last couple months, including another logo.
Whoa!
So the first logo is this fun little boar thing, right? It kind of looks like a G. It kind of has like an L shape to it. Because, like, if you look, it's like a G and then anyway.
Yeah.
He introduced another logo. See, but why would you need 2 logos if it was just being an audio-only thing? Unless it had an intro.
It has an intro.
Like a produced
That kind of
TV
looks
series.
like a G and then an E, like the starting of an E.
Like, kind of like generation loss. You're like, what does all of this have to do with Markiplier?
With the Markiplier.
We're getting to that.
I had a meeting with someone very, very cool, and I was pitching it. And everything, and they were just instantly down. They were just instantly down for it. So I've now got people working on this thing that I am so excited about. It's gonna be sick. It's going to be so cool. I'm not gonna tell you guys, but just know that now I literally wrote an entire section around this specific person, and the fact that they're now involved with it is going to be sick. I'm not going to leak anything more about that, but I'm just so excited. It's genuinely going to be perfect.
Wait a minute. Let's talk about the meeting really quick. Let's break this down. First off, what does he say?
He met with somebody.
To pitch Generations.
Ding, ding, ding.
To pitch a TV show he is putting his all into. But he created a part in his own story previous to the meeting.
For this specific person.
See, now, we already know what his brand is, Ranboo, black and white. I wonder
where could he have gotten that idea from? A
coincidence? No.
Certain channel. If you get it, you get it.
And if you don't, it's gone. It's gone.
You will never get it.
Moment of silence. But he's talking about Markiplier in this moment.
Yes.
He wrote a section of his script around
Mark.
And now he went to pitch the idea, and Mark was down. He was totally down, because it's a horror project. Here's another evidence.
Vibrating with excitement.
Of a call. Just stay tuned, guys, because you're going to lose your mind. I already have, because I've already figured it out.
We got you figured out.
You're not hiding it very well.
Or we're just insane.
Maybe. But either way, I've already lost my mind, so I'm going full into this.
Yes, absolutely.
We know. And it wasn't just any call. It was a call with Markiplier.
Yes.
Here's another beautiful clip that was taken from Mark's channel about the type of people he wants to work with.
I only want to work with people that really want to push themselves creatively. It's not reaching more for more success. It's reaching more inward for more of yourself. And I think that there's a clear distinction, but it's hard to see in certain people.
He wants to work with people who want to push themselves out of their comfort zone in order to create something. See, now, Ranboo is a partially faceless creator who originally had the idea of doing an audio-only horror project. But now, it's something more...
video.
Pushing yourself out of your comfort zone. All I'm saying. Could this be? I think it is.
I agree.
RanbooLive working together. Okay, another evidence.
Another evidence.
Mark is working on more than one script.
Still to this day, trying to push myself and my ability and my knowledge, and of course I have all these projects that I'm currently working on. Just last week I wrote like 100 pages of script on 2 separate projects that like I can't wait to get on because I love it.
That's amazing. Yeah.
We know he's finishing Edge of Sleep, so it's not Edge of Sleep. And we knew he was working about the documentary about his mom. But but we're still missing one then. It's
Why
Ranboo.
working on 2 scripts? Huh. Next slide, it'll talk about another thing.
I firmly believe that YouTubers as creators and internet content creators in general are more creative than anyone ever gives them credit for. The amount of work that people put in and the individual skills that you build in terms of being able to do individual creativity is so underestimated by the greater community in terms of like Hollywood and traditional media, stuff like that. They have no idea. And I definitely want to be one of the people that proves all of them wrong.
Mark knows people underestimate YouTubers and content creators in general when it comes to creative projects like generation loss.
Oh?
So I think Mark wants to prove them wrong.
What better way than a giant horror ARG?
From some kid on the internet.
Some kid who blew up on TikTok.
Exactly. But you're like, why would Mark want to help somebody else? Well, here's this clip.
It's like, I do love those moments when you see something that someone else makes and you get that little jolt of inspiration, like, oh, that was cool. I think I could do that too. Like, that's what makes creating really fun for me. That's what I chase all the time.
So he chases the fact that when other people get creative, it sparks inspiration for him. Who would spark inspiration to the Markiplier? The horror-loving, filmmaking genius, other than a horror-loving, filmmaking
Genius!
Huh. I think they have some explaining to do.
I second that.
Because Markiplier also wants to inspire others.
That the reason that I make things is not just for myself. It is a lot for myself and it's selfish, but the other part of it is to hopefully inspire someone else to make something, and that, you know, they can see in themselves that they have the ability to create.
Huh. So Markiplier, you know, thinking back to that one project that we won't name, hopes to inspire others, which did.
It did.
Inspire someone who now has the black and white
Aesthetic.
theme.
Coincidence? I think not.
No, it's not. It's not. Cause here's another example. Okay, we're looking back at the spooky Ranmail Discord.
Oh.
He created AI generated art, which looks phenomenal, and you're like, what does this have to do with the Mark? Just you wait. Who?
Oh.
Who is that? Who's that figure? Who could possibly have a figure like that? Let me tell you. Markiplier. It's Markiplier.
The only Markiplier.
I mean, look at him. Broad shoulders. All I'm saying is that person in the generated art, he put Markiplier in one of the keywords in order to create this beautiful piece of representation for his generation loss art. We're geniuses. We figured it out.
We're on to something.
Because that's Markiplier.
That is 1,000% Markiplier.
Who else has broad shoulders? Nobody.
Nobody else. It's just Mark.
It's just Mark. On to our next piece of evidence. It's an adventure story. Oh, I wonder.
Choose your own adventure? Nobody does that. Nobody does that, right?
No, I wonder who could possibly. Who does that?
Multiple series that are choose your own adventure based.
But didn't he say it was supposed to be audio only? But that changed.
No.
That changed, didn't it? Because of a call and a meeting with someone else who does that. Okay, hold on. Here's another one Markiplier has, in fact, talked about Ranboo before. Here you go.
Now, did he know who a Ranboo was at this point? Probably not, but he does now.
I forget which Minecrafter was talking about this. I think they talked about it afterwards. There was someone that said, like, wow, being at VidCon was great because of all the people there, actually able to see the fans, which I do appreciate, and that's great. But he also said something about, it made me realize, however, I was kind of sad because I couldn't make a personal connection with my fans. And I was like, yes, that thing! I pointed at it. I was like, that thing!
Huh. You want to know who said that? I'll just tell you. I'll just tell you. It was Ranboo. Now.
It was Ranboo.
Opal is right. He never said Ranboo, but at that point, Ranboo was put on the map for Markiplier.
Yep. He's keeping his eye on Ranboo.
That Minecrafter understands why connecting with your audience is hard. Like, maybe I should look into them. Oh, wait! They're doing a horror project? Intriguing. Another piece of beautiful evidence right here. The Corridor guys.
Being with the Corridor guys has been a huge boon. They've just been, like, it's just nice to be in an environment of creative people for that creative energy, and they've been so nice to me.
Go on.
Ranboo has said that he wanted to do some crazy stuff with the footage. He just didn't know how to do it. Who's Mark interning with? Corridor crew. Who did the in space visual effects? Corridor guys.
Crew. So who would be able to help with all of these cool ideas?
Markiplier. Once again, full circle.
A Markiplier. Markiplier, huh? Here's another one.
Another clip.
About the Corridor crew.
And right now I'm working with Corridor Digital. I'm their intern, where I'm literally just like, I was just doing whatever they tell me to do, and it's great. I have my ideas of my own that I inject all the time, and of course they ask me for advice. You know, they do respect the things that I know, but it's great because it's a collaborative environment, and I get to work with other people again. I do miss that about Unisonics.
So, once again, let's reiterate the fact that Markiplier has already worked with people and loves working with people. So not only is he working with a crew that knows how to do a ton of cool stuff, but he also enjoys working with a team. And what does Ranboo say in the next thing? Oh, right, that's right!
They got a team.
He is working with the team. Now, does this have to do with music? Yes, but we all know that Markiplier knows music. Obviously, the little team he's talking about has expanded and includes Markiplier.
I've personally been finalizing the edit of some TV show that people have been very anticipatory
Firefly?
for.
Yet again, working on a TV show.
He's finishing up Edge of Sleep, so he can work on Gen Lost.
Right? See, they think they've been so smart about keeping it a secret. No,
they've been dropping breadcrumbs as they've munching on their sandwiches.
Exactly.
They're just like walking,
figured it out,
and we're following behind them in the shadows.
Here's another thing. So, Phil's a Minecraft. We all love him. Ranboo typed something in his little screen.
He used his pizza points to put this on screen.
He wants to share this with everyone. Everyone will be like, awooga, when I pull out the Gen Lost trailer.
What makes Ranboo go awooga? Men. Markiplier is a man. A hot one.
no one else. It's Markiplier. No one else could maybe possibly
Make people go awooga. Maybe
It's
Crank.
Markiplier. Because
But Mark, there's more evidence pointing towards Mark.
Yet again, who would cause this type of reaction? I just sent an emote because I can't say anything.
Because if he says
excited.
too much,
Boom!
he'll give it away.
He already has.
You lost, Mr. Boober. You lost.
Because that emote is for Markiplier.
That is a Among Us.
Obviously, they're working together.
They are.
And last, but the most important evidence, he posted this on his Instagram story. Markiplier beat up RanbooLive.
They were practicing. And got a little too rowdy.
Markiplier is now working on the Generation Lost horror project with the one and only RanbooLive.
Agreed. Case closed.
Definitely could not be
Makeup.
It was definitely Markiplier. Definitely not makeup.
That's all you need to know. It's there. Whether you choose to believe it or not, that's on you.
We're not insane. No, definitely.
Definitely not pulling. We're not definitely pulling out of nothing.
Definitely has not spent countless hours pulling something from nothing. No.
That's not the case. That's not the case here.
Not the case. Nope.
There's solid evidence, and it was splayed out to us.
On a silver platter.
Silver platter.
We're not crazy. Nope.
We're not.
Nope. We're not crazy.
Don't say it.
You know we're right.
We are right.
Okay, that's it. We're done.
That's it. Bye.
That was so fun.